Hi guys, it's Michelle and I'm super excited to be live with you. I'm actually streaming live from Ohio and I only have just a few minutes, but I was just journaling today and I stumbled upon something that I really wanted to share. And so if I can, my little setup here is not what it used to be. I used to have, at home I have some fancy little $15 little things that hold my phone, and I'm super excited to be doing this, but I am kind of hack jobbing the little setup here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this to my Facebook page, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I would love to know any questions that you have based on what my subject was, selling swagger. And so I'm excited to see what questions you have. I'm happy to answer them. Let me just go ahead and get this shared so that I can continue on with the message. Selling swagger. All right, the truth is you really can't buy swagger, right? Swagger is earned, and but at the same time, I feel like I do kind of sell swagger, right? And I want to talk a little bit about that. And as you guys are logging on, like, I'm not here to sell Women Who Wow today. I'm not selling Women Who Wow today. But I am going to tell you why to join when I am selling Wow, because it plays into the real reason women join Women Who Wow. So like the benefits to join are pretty cool, right? Like we have fluff-free business marketing strategies, sales and mindset trainings. We have a robust training library, like anything you would have a question about. I have a principled, simple training for that. Members get private one-on-one time with me. Daily content prompts so that you're never without something to say to your market. We serve up daily piping hot cups of entrepreneurial espresso each and every morning. You've got e-coaching every month. You've got weekly hustle challenges so that 52 weeks don't go by without you actually taking new ground in your business. And you have a rare fraternity of women entrepreneurs like you who are seriously driven. You've got hot seats, and there's like a ton more benefits, right? But that's not really why you join Women Who Wow, right? Women Who Wow is a container. It's like a greenhouse, an environment. It's a place, right? It's a place where you unconform from the mediocre masses. It's like where you untangle yourself from the tyranny of public opinion so that you can live out your full destination, right? It's a safe container where you make more and more money by bringing more and more of yourself to market. You're strategically, predictably able to separate yourself from any and all competitors, charge what you want, and and live into the business dream that you had when you started. And so here in this place, you're actually conforming to an entirely higher level of doing all the things, right? Within Women Who Wow, you start to up-level yourself in all the different areas, up-leveling your message, up-leveling your positioning, up-leveling your branding, up-leveling your packaging. Everything is a constant immersion where up-leveling is sort of the natural, normal thing that we do. That's why we have so many daily benefits to Women Who Wow. It's an immersion, right? And so money obviously is up-leveling, but also all the other things. And so when you're doing business this way, right, and you're making way more money than before and you're doing it entirely on your own terms, swagger happens, right? Like swagger is the natural result of bringing all of yourself to market. Like we just can't help but walk with swagger, right? And so you're walking taller, you're going further, you're in new circles, you're playing bigger, and it's hard not to have swagger, when this is going on. Conversely, it's hard to have swagger when your business is not making money or you don't know where your money is coming from, right? And I've definitely been there, right? And I have an inner sort of rock solid confidence, but I also know and can remember the times when I've kind of put on swagger as a little bit of a costume, right? Because I'd be going into an event and I would be, not just a small fry, which I actually deliberately put myself in situations and positions where I'm the smallest person in the room, right? Like that's how I up level, and I encourage you to do the same thing. Women Who Wow might be the perfect place for you to do that. But it's very difficult to have true swagger when you're always seeking the next payment, which, by the way, like if you're always seeking the next payment, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. That payment's already spent, right? It's not like you're seeking the next, tuck it away in savings for a rainy day, right? When you're in a position of you cannot count on your business to produce an income for you, when you're in that position, it's awfully hard to have swagger. I might say it's even impossible to have swagger because it's an insecure position, right? In fact, you're always looking side to side. You're almost like scanning every room, every offer, everything for any person who might buy. Side note, and I've taught on this many times before, but I feel like people need to really embrace it. So side note, predator animals, think lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, right? If you look at them, their eyes are on the front of their heads, right? A predator animal, their eyes are on the front of their heads. They're not, they lock in on what they're going towards. If you ever see a pack of lions, a picture of a pack of lions, they're all gazing straight forward. They're unafraid, right? They are going after what they want. Prey animals, on the other hand, prey animals have eyes on the sides of their heads, right? They have eyes on the side of their heads, and so they're constantly scanning the environment, back and forth. And newsflash, human beings were created with eyes right here on the front of our skulls. We're made to be predators. And I can tell you that you can walk into any room, any conference, anything, and you can instantly tell predator from prey. Those who have swagger as a part of who they are, and those who tried to put it on that morning to look a certain way, right? Sorry about that. Yes, there's definitely mindset and confidence and tenacity and positioning and packaging and funnels, and we teach all of that, right? But if your business isn't making money, your swagger is always going to feel like a costume. It's always going to feel sort of like a put-on smile, a forced smile, that kind of thing. So this is why in August, starting August 2nd, we as a community, as an environment, as a greenhouse, as an immersion, right? Women Who Wow members are doing a deep dive into coding themselves, their habits, and their normal everyday for cash creation. And we're calling it the Cash Creation Code, but I'm going to be teaching all the sales stuff. I'm going to be teaching principles, and I'm going to be showing, especially for our Women Who Wow members, they're going to get backstage kind of access. They're going to get like my, exactly what I'm doing. They're going to see behind the curtains, but I'm going to teach all the sales stuff for creating sales on demand, right? Like if you have an email list or even a great social media following, you have the ability to have sales on demand. So when a big bill comes, you can build a herd, right? Like you can create something and sell to them. You want to learn how to create launches, right? For sales on demand. I'm going to be teaching how to do sales on schedule. Meaning you need money, like your bills come on schedule, right? Like mine. And so you need money that comes in regularly and predictably so you're not tied to always launching for your next dollar. And also I want to teach sales on repeat, so where you can sell something and get repeat sales over and over and over again. And so if you want to buy, I'm not really selling Women Who Wow membership right now, but the Cash Creation Code is my least expensive program. I think it's the least expensive one I have offered in a decade, maybe? I don't know. So if you want to buy that, you can definitely go to bmichellepippin.com/cash creation code. And as soon as I'm done with this training, I'm going to put the link in the comments there. But let me tell you something. Recoding yourself for cash creation, stripping back all the things that do not matter. You might get back to them later. All the prepping, all the painful perfecting, all of that. When you strip all that away and you know how to make your business perform for you, when you know that you can count on your business to create income for you, swagger happens, right? So that's where we're going to focus, and I don't mind the negative feedback of the fact that I'm like focusing on sales or I'm too salesy or whatever, right? I'm going to teach what I've learned and what I've implemented so that more and more women entrepreneurs have true swagger when they walk into an entrepreneurial conference. They're not putting it on anymore, right? And I also know that that the way you make money takes a lot of time and effort, right? And I don't want to talk to any more women who are doing so much and they're just not figuring out how to get from like, I have a ton of atta girls, but I need those cha-ching. So we're going deep into this, and I'm going to really pull back the curtain on all the things that I know and do. There will be templates, there will be video trainings, there will be daily, loving, huggable butt kicking showing up in your email box. It's going to be a rhythmic program, which is different for me, right? I have my own rhythm. I do not like being boxed in to a schedule, right? And yet I'm showing up in your email box every day at 5:00 a.m. For this training. I'm showing up every Sunday afternoon. And the reason I'm doing this is I feel like right now we need a little bit of an anchor of a rhythm, and I want you guys to set aside time. Obviously, Women Who Wow members get this training for free, but I want you guys to set aside time, because it's hard to have a business when you haven't anchored in how you're getting paid, right? It can feel very insecure. It can feel very frustrating. There's some shame that goes along with that, right? Especially when you're surrounded by entrepreneurs and you're feeling like, why is it? Like, it seems like everybody's succeeding but you. And you're like, why is that? Why is this not happening? Everybody says I'm amazing. Everybody wants to work with me until it comes time to pay, So we're gonna have a lot of good trainings about that. Nothing will be left off the table. And I'm really excited about it. I haven't been this excited about a launch in a really, really long time. And I've made it super affordable. So any serious student, any serious business owner can definitely afford to do this. And it works without industry specifics. So we are going to be giving specifics during the training. And I am going to be available for some live Q&As for specific questions for you. But it doesn't matter what industry you're in. This is going to be about the principles, the psychology, the actions, the how-tos of sales itself, right? And I'm always encouraged by how little sales actually change, right? Like, we have a bunch of different platforms we can sell on now. Like, I'm on Facebook Live. This will go onto YouTube, whatever. But it is definitely something that it doesn't really change, because human behavior rarely changes. And so anyway, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to teach it. If you have any questions, like if you're like on the fence about the cash creation code, message me m.me/womenwhowow. If you want in, because it's the most affordable program I've done in a decade, I want you to go and join /cash creation code. And I will see you guys on the other side of that. We kick off August 2nd. Pre-work will drop before then. Talk to you guys soon.